Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here again, and it has been a little bit, but I got some parts. So I got a couple things for this car. I have a front lip to go down, and I got some wheel spacers, short throw shifter, and a cold air intake. I'm probably going to be only installing one of these things today. Probably going to install that short throw shifter because this car needs it. I also got some gear lube because my transmission doesn't have that much in it, so I'm getting a little bit of that. And I just went and got me just a little cheap shifter, it's temporary, because the 8-ball shifter I have in my car it's kind of stripped out, so when you when you grip it, it'll like spin. Kind of stripped out, and it's kind of broken on the top of it. And this bad boy, I love the look of that. And honestly, I always know short throw shifters are going to be short, but that is it's a short throw. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to be installing one part today, and then tomorrow me and my buddies are going to try and install the rest. Ignore that tire. Okay, so we got a little workbench right here. Get some of that. Look at this beauty. And then we got a couple of the handle, the extension for it, and that's pretty much it. Well, I'm actually gonna have to throw this stuff together, which is fantastic. I'll see y'all in the car. Okay, I'm gonna start taking this apart, but it's a little dark out there. I'm trying to get the best lighting I can, but first, you know, gotta start by popping all this crap off. Okay, that's a little better. So, pop this out, and I mean, most people will just pull that thing off, but I really don't want to mess with that. And as you can see, we have a bolt here, down here, and then 2 in here. Which I'm probably not going to be reusing this shifter, so might just get rid of it or something. And I'm just going to use a 5/16 on this bad boy. Yep. Whew. And there we go. This was a real pain in the butt to get, but if like so. Here she comes. Oh, well, getting caught right here. And there we are, out with this old thing, and I'm about to put this bad boy in. And I forgot to put lure in it. Yeah. Okay, so I got the old shifter out and I got the new one in, but it's so dark out here and all that, and it's just a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up tonight. I'm probably not gonna film it, but tomorrow I'm gonna show you what it looks like afterwards, and then we're gonna take it for a test drive. Okay, what's up guys? Oh, I got the shifter in last night. As you can see, this thing is really different. It's really tight too, which is nice, but I did drive it last night and I noticed it's not adjusted right, so it barely goes into gear and out of gear, and it pops. So I have to adjust these screws that are on this side. So I'm gonna take all this boot off and everything, and I'm gonna take it down the road and adjust that real quick. Okay, I got it off and all that. So to adjust it, you have a stud here and a stud back here. So it helps you when you shift, you don't throw too far, and like underneath it will like hit the it's like the bottom part of this black thing. There's like a hole that's only like so big, and if you keep on shifting, it's gonna keep on hitting back and forth on the wall. These help you adjust it and stop the shifter like just in time before it hits. So like, let's see, that's in gear, and I'll have just a little bit of space to where you don't throw it too far. which I'll probably give it that. See? Okay, that might be alright. So I'm gonna go down the road and test this real quick. So judging by my calculations, I don't think I have this set up right. There's supposed to be a bolt over here and over here, but I only have 2 of these bolts, so I really don't know. Which I'm gonna look more into it, and I'm probably just gonna leave it alone for a little bit and try to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I gotta go test drive this thing again, which I do like the shift in it. It's pretty nice, but it still needs some work. It's really sensitive. Okay guys, there's something I did realize. I do not have a gasket on this, so that might explain my leaking problem, because I noticed that the old shifter I pulled out didn't have a gasket on it either. So that might be my leaking problem, because I can tell like it runs down the transmission here and it's all up on here and everything. So maybe that will fix my leak. If not, I'm gonna have to get under the car and figure out what it is. But believe I got this adjusted. It still grinds. I'm still trying to figure out why, but I gotta go grab this gasket so it doesn't leak no more. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I think I know what's wrong with it now. I actually took it by the parts store. It's, I believe, the 3rd and 4th sync or something like that, I don't know, is going like bad in it. I did figure out what the problem is, but I'm gonna put a gasket on it, and I'm gonna have to drive this for a couple weeks like it is, and then eventually I'm gonna have to get the truck running that I have, because this car is gonna have to go down for a little bit, and I still need to be able to make it work. Okay guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do the wheel spacers, because I mean it's really no effort to do these. So this right here is how the tire sits right now, as you can see. There we go. Oh. That's gonna get a new one soon. There we go. Whew, for a second I thought it wasn't gonna fit. Honestly, it's not bad. I like it, but as you notice, I mean, we do got a gap here, and the car will need to be lowered sometime in the future. Okay, so I'm taking the front tire off of the front, and I'm gonna put it on the back, because that tire actually causes me problems, because it's smaller than these tires, because these are like 18s, that's a 15, and it's a spare tire. So having it in the back and having that one on the side plus the wheel spacer just makes this awful. So I'm just gonna put that on the front, because there's really nothing on the front yet, and soon these are being replaced. So okay, I got the front tire off and the back tire off. Ignore this little problem right here. So you got the tires I have on there, and then you got this tire. As you can clearly see, this tire is smaller, obviously, because look at this thing. It's small. And this, it's like an 18-inch rim on a bit of thick boys. I can't remember the size of these tires, but this thing's just, yeah. Okay guys, I got it on there, and honestly, it does look good, but this front tire over here, you know, kind of makes the car look a little, yeah, not too great. A little beater and all that, and it's kind of low. I think the tire's a little low though, but it makes the front end kind of lean down. But from the back of this car, as you can see, the tires, oh, they look good. I don't think I told y'all, so this car, it's no longer going to be a daily, because trying to keep this car up and all that while it being a project car, it's money. I do have a truck, and I gotta finish putting the engine in it and having that fixed up, so I'm probably going to be putting parts on that instead of next week me buying more stuff for this, because this car just can't, it just doesn't want to be daily. It's like, it's literally telling me that. Maybe in the future when I get this ready, we can take this car and go sliding in it or running down the track or something. Not taking it around curves, because I know good and well what's going to happen. And I feel like it could be a race car. You got some of this interior and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna change this from a daily just to a full project car, because daily in this car is kind of hard and it gets really rough to drive on the highways. So I'm gonna make sure I get all that. And by the end of this video, or maybe the next video, I'll show you what the truck looks like right now, which last time I showed it was in pieces, but now it's even in more pieces. I guess y'all can guess who's holding the camera. Yo boy.
Yup, you already know, Andrew.
We're trying to get the front lip, but I'm gonna save that for last, so we're just gonna have to put this on because I know it's easy to do. Oh, she's filthy. Come off, because I left that loose from last time I took it off. Yep. Unplug all the sensors. And pretty much you already know what it does. It gives it better airflow. Trash. So when you're installing these, you will need to take the sensors out of your old airflow system, or whatever you call it, and put it on this one. Which I gotta get all the parts out of here. This is the pretty part. Yes. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And the rest of it, it's just the pipes. I think I don't have the chrome ones. I have like the matte black kind of looking ones. So, which honestly, I think that's what most SN95 cold air tanks have. Which I don't think it's too bad. It still looks good to me. Yep, that is yoink. That is my throw-up bearing. It's going out. That's why it's squealing so bad. This transmission is having some issues, so it will be. I'm going to have to pull it. That's why I'm running it without this. Well, we're going to go get this tool. It's like a star head with a safety hole in the middle, because I got to take out one of the sensors on my old air filter and put it on the cold air. So I gotta go get that tool, and we're gonna stop and get something to eat, because we're hungry. Yeah. Is here most of the time. Ooh, power steering's going out. Feels like it. Okay, so when you're doing this, you actually have to take the sensors out of this and put it in these. And there's another sensor that goes in here. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Sensor actually is not really anything to take out, you just really gotta fight it, kind of. Which I've already took this out once today, so it's easy. And goes in here like so. Voila. But this one's a little bit more complicated because you have to have these star bits with the security hole in it or whatever. And so you can't just up and take that sensor off. So I got these right here. Let me grab my knife. Just like so. I'm just gonna start up this one. See where this one goes. It's a bit big. There we go. What's up, guys? So last night it got a little dark and it got a little late, and Andrew had to go home and everything, so I kind of just went ahead threw all this together, which actually you do not have to take the sensor off. So really, you just got to take this off of your old airflow system. Really, just put it on here, because it fits like right on here. You really just bolt it on and just screw it, and you don't have to take the sensor off or get any of the safety switches, which I didn't know that I had this taken off, and then I was like, crap. So I had to put it back on and everything. It's a tight fit, but it runs pretty good. And there's the air filter. It runs into the fender. I don't know why they just made it like that. But yeah, I do like this, and I've been messing around driving this thing. I didn't have the old shifter, so I couldn't do what I was gonna put the old shifter back on here because I was having issues with my transmission, but I don't have that here right now. And so I've been driving this around, and I think the transmission's good. I believe something's loose in there, so that's what's causing the rattling and all that noise I was hearing last night when I was driving it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that back off, check it out and all of that, and see, I still have the front lip. I don't know if I'm gonna put that on today. Okay, well guys, I'm probably gonna have to end off the video here because I figured out, I don't know if you can see it on here, I don't think there's any on there, but the transmission, the gears are kind of shredded, so if you see down in there, see all the clunks of metal, that means my transmission went bad and all the gears like sheared off, and now it's all mixed in the gear lube and everything. So transmission is gonna have to be completely replaced, so this car is gonna go down for a little bit, and I don't know what I'm doing just yet, but I'm gonna have to get this transmission pulled, replaced. I might film some of that in another video when I go to pull it apart. But besides the whole transmission problem and all of that, I still haven't put the lip on, but the cold air intake and the wheel spacers did absolutely amazing. I love it. Cold air intake makes the car breathe better, and these wheel spacers, you know, I'm happy with them. I like how the tires stick out now. It makes it look a little bit more meaner and a little thicker in the back. And soon I'm gonna have the tire over there. I'm gonna have a new tire put on the rim because I'm not gonna get my rims anytime soon because now I gotta have my transmission fixed. And I found the piece of that little side skirt down there. I'm gonna get that back on there. And really, I'm just gonna call it for the day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey guys, so if you like this video, hit subscribe, like the video. I'm gonna get the truck up and running, and I'm gonna put a lot of stuff into this car, so I'm turning it into a track car. So in the future I will do videos of driving it on the track, maybe sliding it. I will have more content, and I will take a video of the transmission being pulled, which right now I'm going to be driving it, and then I'm going to make a video of us just full sending that thing, just full sending it. Then soon I don't know if I'm putting this lip on because soon I'm getting a Terminator bumper and that's going to be on there, and soon I'm going to have an engine swap once I get the truck up and running. So all that, and also I'm going to give y'all a clip of what the truck looks like, and I'll talk to y'all in a second. Before we get back to that, I also want to show you this. This is the truck that I was talking about that I used to have and all that. I had a video when I had the front end put together, but I had a 5.2 in this with a 5-speed, but I blew it up, so that engine went bad. But I bought a new engine, and I believe it's a, it's a 5.9, and so I bought a bigger engine. I mean, I still have the back seats. I got to get new seats for this thing, and I did have it sitting on these jack stands, but it looks like it fell down, so now it's kind of sitting on the ground, which I'm gonna have it lifted back up and start putting it back together again. And I got the transmission right here. It's pretty solid. It's a new transmission, as you can clearly see. I mean, it's just, well, wait, what gear am I? Okay. Yeah. It goes in gear. And so, yeah. This thing's pretty rough looking. This truck was being painted black, but as you see, that never happened. And this thing is gutted. Not completely. It still has a floorboard and a dash, but holy crap. There's the headers over there. I do have headers for this thing, by the way. And I believe on here on the front, yeah, I still have these ones hooked up. And yeah, pretty much. I just need to get this running so I can have it for a daily, because turning the Mustang into a project car, so I'm gonna get this running, but probably not gonna mess with it this week because there's a whole lot of stuff I gotta get for it before I can actually start on this. Okay, there you go. Like I said, it's all in pieces and it's kind of laying on the ground right now because the jack stands kind of fell over. But I hope y'all like this, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. At least I got the spark plug wires replaced.